sports fans from every corner of the world, and welcome back to the Football Formula podcast. I'm your host Zaina, and today I have the privilege of speaking with Sam Darvishi, an FC Barcelona content creator. So let's begin.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. Nice to meet you finally.
Nice to meet you too. Also, I love the jersey. This is my favorite jersey this
Thank
year.
you. Yeah, this is the best. I hope we could wear it for the next season as well. It's
I hope so too. I
really my
really do.
favorite.
I love the black.
Yeah, after a couple of seasons of not having the best second jerseys, this season it was on fire.
Yeah, I agree. So,
Yeah.
firstly, could you introduce yourself?
Yeah. So it's my first time in a online interview.
Same.
Might get a bit nervous. So my name is Sam. I'm 25 years old from Iran. But since 17, I moved to Georgia, Tbilisi, and I
Okay.
started living there. But recently, it's been 8 months that I came to Istanbul, and I'm a football player here. But in Georgia, I was playing football in a semi-professional level and also working as a barber,
Oh,
hairstylist.
okay.
Yeah.
That's good. So,
Yeah.
I'll begin the interview. So, when did you first become a fan of Barcelona, and what drew you to the club?
Well, I remember when I was a child, I was always watching football with my father. Barcelona was not the first team that it was not the first football that I watched, but the first players that I started to idolizing for myself were Samuel Eto'o and Ronaldinho, and I really loved them. So at that time, I used to always think that everyone are Barcelona supporters because Barcelona was so good, and I couldn't imagine that someone, I was a child. I couldn't imagine that someone might like another team. So I was thinking the whole world are Barcelona fans. Yeah, that was so funny.
I think that's how it should be. Everyone should be Barcelona fan. It's the best club.
Yeah, of course, exactly. Especially in 2011.
Yeah,
But then
one of the best
slowly,
years.
slowly, I watched that some people like Real Madrid and even other teams. So
Yeah,
at that point, I get how it exactly works.
yeah. So the next question is, who is your all-time favorite Barcelona player and why?
Of course, it's Lionel Messi right now. Even when I play football, I try to play like Messi. I'm right-footed player, but because I love Messi since childhood, I used to work with my left foot, play and dribble with my left foot. So that's thanks to this, now I can use my both foots pretty good.
That's actually quite a skill to use both feet.
Yeah. It's only because I was always trying to use my left foot to play like Messi. So it became became a kind of hobby, when I'm playing football, it's boring when I'm just playing with my right foot. So
Yeah.
Messi is has a huge impact on my life. So yeah, but before Messi, I used to like Cesc Fabregas.
Yes.
He was my favorite player. But
He was a
then I said,
legend.
yeah, exactly. But then I said, oh, come on, there is Lionel Messi. And
Of
Fabregas
course.
was leaving Barcelona, so yeah.
Yeah. So how did you feel when Messi left the club, and how do you think it affected Barcelona?
It was so sad. I couldn't believe. And after that, I didn't really want to watch any Barcelona's games. And, in that season, before every season, I buy Barcelona's jerseys at the beginning of the season. But in that season, I had already bought that jersey. But when Messi left, I didn't buy the 2023 season jersey because I said I'm not going to do that anymore. So this is the only jersey that I don't have. But then again, because I started to making content, so
Right.
I bought
it was one of the saddest days of my life. I think I cried too much when Messi left.
Yeah, it was so hard. I still can't believe it. I still wish Messi was Barcelona.
I wish he came back.
Yeah, even for 6 months and half season, it would be great for the fans and for himself as well. Imagine if he comes back. It will be great in his news.
Even if he doesn't play at Barcelona again, they should give him a proper farewell at Camp Nou when it's fully redone. Like we need a farewell for him.
Yeah. And I think he will be presented at the Barcelona's
Anniversary. Yeah, I heard that
anniversary.
he's going to be there. I hope he is.
Yeah, it will be so good.
I
I
agree.
can't imagine how many photos and wow, it will be just so cool.
If I could go to that event, I'd pack my things and go right now.
Yeah. It will be. I think if the fans watch it, it will be more than El Clasico or any other game. Everyone would go.
It'll be the most streamed like event.
Yeah. When is it, by the way?
The anniversary of Barcelona, I think, is November 29th, so I think it's this month.
Okay, yeah. Let's wait and see what will happen.
Yeah, let's see. So, what's been
Yeah.
your favorite moment as a Barcelona fan? It could be a match or anything.
Well, my favorite match is the 3-2 when Messi scored a late
Mm,
minute goal.
right.
Jordi Alba passed him in
Hmm.
Santiago Bernabeu in El
Yeah.
Clasico. But one of the moments that I really love is the in 2015 El Clasico was
Hmm.
in Camp Nou, yeah, and Barcelona was winning the game. And
Right.
at the end of the game, Messi was taking the ball and just dribbling Madrid players like Cruz, Modric,
Yeah.
and he was all alone. I don't know if you remember that.
I've seen
I,
clips, yeah.
yeah, near the line, he dribbled
Hmm.
them, and then Marcelo. That is like whenever like I don't know how to describe this feeling, but at that moment, I was feeling so good, and it stayed for me. Still, I don't have that much joyness that I had
I
at that
think
moment.
that moment like just gave you the chills, the way he just dribbled past all the players alone.
Yeah, so satisfying, you know? It was so satisfying.
The way Messi plays is just a whole different level. It's just so clean, it's like magic.
Yeah, I don't know how people compare him to Ronaldo. Ronaldo is a great
He's
player.
good.
I
I respect Ronaldo. He's good, but like if Messi is just Messi,
yeah, he's in totally different level.
agreed. So, what inspired you to start creating football content specifically for FC Barcelona?
Yeah, well, I didn't have any plan to make content about Barcelona,
Hmm.
but I was making content of my trainings and I had ACL injury. I did a surgery, so I
Oh,
was
okay.
making such content,
Hmm.
like how to get back to football after ACL injury and this
Right.
stuff. But it was not getting that much attention.
Hmm.
So I sometimes used to make some Barcelona videos, and it was getting too much attention.
Hmm.
So one day I said, okay, let's just make Barcelona content. And then I figured out that I had great ideas.
Right.
I was not just copying or making some uh, simple ideas to
Yeah.
get views. I really had some ideas from my point of view. And yeah, then it started and it went well. It's going well. I hope
I think it is. I mean, you
I
have so
reached
many
more.
followers and views and
Yeah.
all.
Still a
I
long
think
way
that's
to go.
I think I started like that. I started off with like a Barca updates account, and then I kind of
Okay.
got like, well, I didn't get bored of it, but I had school and also I got busy, so like I couldn't update as everything would go. I couldn't update as soon as possible. So then I started
Yeah.
content creating for Formula One and of course FC Barcelona. So
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
see it.
why not just start like this? And I've been getting
Yeah,
views and
exactly.
followers, so
Yeah.
I'm
When
happy
you
with
when you
what I'm doing.
start, yeah, you'll see you reach more and you improve.
Hmm.
I think it's the same for everyone.
I agree. So what are your current thought? What are your thoughts on the current Barcelona squad?
I think we are so potential to win even the treble
I think we do. I have hope we
this
can win the
season.
treble. Everyone thinks I'm like too delusional saying, oh, we can win a treble, but I think we can actually win it.
Yeah, because if you look at the teams who won UCL
Hmm.
every season, they had a complete team. They
Yeah.
had a good coach.
Hmm.
You never see a normal or random coach which is not
Hmm.
that good win a UCL.
Yeah.
Except I remember Di Matteo in
Hmm.
Chelsea
Yeah.
2012. That was like
Hmm.
exception. But we have the best coach right now in
Yeah,
Europe.
I
I think
agree.
it's so good, and we
His
have good
Hansi Flick's
fullbacks.
mentality, sorry to cut you. Hansi Flick's mentality is just crazy, I think.
Yeah, and he's doing better than Bayern. When he was in
Yeah.
Bayern, he was having good results, but I think his heart is with FC Barcelona.
Even
I
if
can
he
see that.
is German and like, it was a German club, but I feel like he's always wanted to like coach Barcelona. I feel like he has.
Yeah, Yeah.
I
And
think even when we won against Bayern like recently, I think he was really happy that he won against like last time he won with Bayern against
he took
Barcelona this
revenge
time.
on himself,
Yeah.
you know?
I
Yeah,
think
so
it was like a revenge, like you said.
yeah, exactly. And we have good fullbacks, good
Mhm.
center backs. Our midfielder is so good. We have too many good
Yeah.
midfielders.
We have too many
And
good midfielders, I agree.
yeah, the front three, they they are exactly what a team needs to
Exactly.
have to win trophies.
I feel like
I
last
mean,
year everyone doubted Rafinha because like sometimes he couldn't finish. I mean, he got there, but he couldn't finish last year. But I feel like this year,
I was his number one hater, you know?
even
I was always hating
I was
him.
like Rafinha, like he should do something because he'd go, but he wouldn't finish. He wouldn't score.
Yeah,
He had the
yeah.
chance. He had so many chances last year, and I was like, okay, what are we gonna do now?
Yeah,
And
you
everyone was
know,
like, oh,
it's about his mentality. The mentality
exactly,
he's got is the reason that he improved that much. I mean,
exactly.
still now he's not that skillful, like
Mhm.
as skillful as Lamine Yamal or other
Yeah,
players, but the mentality keeps him pushing more. And in the games, if you see, he's always running so
yeah.
much, so fast with passion. So yeah,
I feel like if
that's
we
the
look at
reason.
his like heat map in one like match, it'll be just red everywhere because he's running, he's
Yes.
out.
Yeah, true. Like when the referee blew the whistle in Barcelona and Bayern's match, he ran into the defender so fast. I don't know
Oh
if
my
you have
God.
seen it.
I saw it.
Yeah,
He scored under like 1 or 2 minutes. He just ran.
yeah. And I couldn't believe it, but I'm so
I
happy to even see him as a captain of
agreed.
Barcelona.
Agreed. I think he deserved that like push that Hansi has, I think, given him. So now he's like
Yeah,
motivated to keep on going, keep like, stay with the club. Because last year, like in
exactly.
this summer transfer window, everyone's like, oh, are they gonna sell Rafinha, Ferran? Who are they gonna sell? I think they should sell
Yeah,
Ferran.
of course.
No,
Yeah.
no offense to him, but I think we should just sell
I'm
him.
always saying I'm playing better than Ferran Torres. I can promise.
I know right now he's obviously helping the Valencia affected people, and that's amazing. I mean, as a
Yeah,
person, he's really nice, but as a football player, I feel like
as a footballer, no, he's not in
at
the
this
level of
level, he's
Barcelona.
no. Like maybe like you could keep him on the bench or like as an extra, but like starting him so much, he can't do that. Even some of the La Masia players are better than him.
Of course, yeah. He hasn't. uh, he doesn't have anything special. He's
Yeah,
just a
agreed.
player. I think I never say that to a player, but I think he doesn't deserve to be in Barcelona. I think.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, we can get someone better than him, I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
even
of course
Ansu
we
Fati
can.
is better than him because
Agreed.
he's got skills and he's good. But Ferran
Ansu
Torres,
Fati is just like unlucky with his injuries. He's just unlucky, but
yeah,
he has the skill. I know he has because like when he debuted, he was just like how Lamine is right now, like the magic boy, the diamond boy.
yeah. I really wish Ansu Fati finds himself, his
Yeah.
confidence.
I feel like
Still, I think he has a small chance.
he did when he came back from Brighton when Barca brought him back this year. But I
Yeah,
think he kind of lost it again because he like got a minor injury. So I feel like he's just like, oh, I can't play and I keep on getting injured.
yeah, yeah. Let's
Same
see.
with
I really
the
wish he can get the
Agreed,
confidence back.
yeah. Same with Pedri. I think Pedri in the middle lost confidence as well because he kept on getting injured as well, and he was like one of the best players we had. And I think now
Yeah,
he's gained that confidence. Like even in the last match, even though we lost,
yeah. He's been doing
If
great.
you saw Pedri play, I was in awe. Like the way he was playing the other day was crazy.
Yeah, he was the main player in El
Mhm.
Clasico, and I think yeah, in El Clasico he was so good.
He was
And
very good.
also, yeah, Casado.
Yeah, Marc
He's too
Casado,
good.
he's too good. He's too good. You see, now
Yeah,
these players are better than Ferran. We need players like this.
yeah, of course. They are even better than some top midfielders in other teams.
Yeah,
Like we really have good midfielder line.
yeah, we do. So, in your opinion, what sets Barcelona apart from like other clubs in terms of like culture or just the way they play football?
So what I like about Barcelona is that they always keep the ball down, use
Hmm.
short passes,
Hmm.
and they never play that much long ball or out
Yeah.
wide. I hate these
Hmm.
tactics uh, because, oh, sorry, somebody's calling me. I'm sorry. Do you have my voice now?
Yes, I.
Okay. So, yeah, what I like about Barcelona is that they always play nice with short passes, and I
Hmm.
really enjoy when a team plays like that. And Barcelona is inspired by many clubs.
I agree.
They are trying to play the way that Barcelona was playing
Mhm.
in 2009 when Pep Guardiola was the coach.
Mhm.
So maybe right now a lot of people hate Barcelona because
Yeah.
they couldn't be like
Yeah,
Barcelona
they
at
can't
that
be.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have your voice. Wait. Okay, I think now I got your voice.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so at that time in 2009 till 2015, I think
Mhm.
Barcelona was the best team in the world. And
I agree. I think 2015 it was like Barca's prime.
yeah, exactly. So about the culture, and about the culture, what I really like about Barcelona is if you see every other football clubs, they buy players, they spend so much money,
Yeah.
and still they don't have that what is it called? That's the feeling of being one
Yeah.
team, you know.
Mhm.
But Barcelona, all the players except two or three, they
Yeah.
come from La Masia,
Yeah,
and
most of them are
it's
all from La Masia. Like maybe they like start from La Masia, go somewhere else, but they always come back to Barca.
yeah, exactly. And uh, Barcelona always made the team. Whenever Barcelona had a success and they won a major trophy,
Mhm.
the base of the team was made from La Masia.
I agree.
Always,
And
even this year.
even like many clubs.
Hmm. Oh, I don't have your.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I was
Okay.
saying, uh, like whichever clubs like buy like our players or from they take from La Masia or from the main squad, they're always the best players in that other club. Like even like Joao Felix and Marc Guiu in
Yeah,
right now.
yeah. I'm so sad about Joao Felix.
Yeah.
I really liked him. He was playing so good, and
Barca was the love
Cancelo
of
as
his
well.
life. Barca was Joao's like favorite club, and then we couldn't keep him. I was
Yeah,
so sad. Even
yeah. I really
Cancelo, I feel
like.
like we could have kept both the Joaos. We could have taken out Ferran, kept the Joaos.
Yeah, if we had especially Cancelo,
Yeah.
we would be playing much better. We are playing good
Yeah.
now, but our squad needs a depth. You know, we
Mhm.
need some players.
I feel like
Uh,
we did Gundogan dirty. We should have kept Gundogan. I hate Deco for
yeah,
letting Gundogan go like that. I hate Deco. I hate him.
yeah. But at least I was so sad about Gundo, but now I see we have so many
Yeah.
midfielders. They are
Mhm.
competing. But
True.
about Joe Cancelo and Felix, I'm
We
so
should have
sorry.
kept him. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
really also felt bad for like Mark because he was like the new talent coming up in Barcelona. I feel like he could have stayed, but I think he wanted to like explore out of Barcelona because he's been with
Yeah,
La Masia, you know.
yeah, that's true. If you remember Ferran Jutegla, do you remember him?
Yeah,
He was,
yeah.
yeah, he's in Club Bruges right now, I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know which club
He
he is in
was
right
such a
now.
good talent. I don't know
Yeah.
why but he was even better than Mark Guiu.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we need to uh, think about a replacement for Lewandowski for the next season
Yeah. I feel like
because
Lewandowski might stay next season, but I don't know how long he's gonna stay. So we need to start finding like someone right now.
yeah, because if we don't find the right replacement for him
Hmm.
when he leaves, we will have a huge problem.
Yeah, it'll be like a big change because we won't know who's gonna play like him or like in his position.
Exactly.
So we should start finding someone right now.
Yeah, if we win UCL this season, I think we have good chance to sign some good
Yeah.
players. Even
Hmm.
Holland can come to Barcelona
You
next
never
season.
know. You never know.
Yeah, I don't like his playing style because I think it's not matched with
Yeah,
Barcelona.
it doesn't match with like
It's like
Barcelona's like playing style, but I mean maybe he
yeah,
could change, I guess.
I don't know, but no, I think Holland will not be good for Barcelona. I like to see
Mhm.
him in Barcelona, but I know it will be waste of money. Like he
It'll
can
be
be
like
good, of course.
yeah,
Yeah, it
but I
will
don't
be
think
like
he won't like mix
Zlatan.
with the flow. Yeah, exactly. He won't mix with the flow of
Yeah, yeah,
Barcelona.
exactly. Because even the striker needs to have good skills to dribble 1v1 and play with others. But Holland, is usually good for the long ball and out
Yeah,
wide tactics.
that's not like how Barcelona plays usually.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I think they should find someone like they should start finding someone right now like according to their style.
Yes. Maybe someone from La Masia comes up. Who
Maybe
knows?
I
But you know
think that's likely.
the fact from La Masia is that they never produce a striker. They always produce
Yeah,
midfielders, left, right backs, and fullbacks. It's a let's see what will happen.
let's see. So how
Yeah.
did you get into playing football? Like, was it always a passion of yours, or did something or someone inspire you?
Oh well, my parents always inspired me. My father was always playing football when I was a
Hmm.
child, and I was going to play with him. Uh, since I remember, football was my first love and priority in life. So I was playing football till 1920 and
Hmm.
playing in teams, but I was not that much good. I was not satisfied about it. But
Okay.
when I got this ACL injury, it made
Hmm.
me to come back stronger and it
Right.
changed my mentality. So when
Hmm.
I came back to football, my playing style, my mentality, my lifestyle, and everything changed.
Hmm.
So I became a very much better player than my old
So
version.
it was like a second chance for you.
Yes, I didn't play football for 2 years because of the injury and surgery, and after that, I needed some rehabilitation.
Hmm.
Uh, so this was the reason when I came back to football, I put my 100% efforts. Every time I step on a pitch, I play like it's my last time that I'm playing. So
I think that's how everyone should play. They shouldn't play, oh, we can just do better next time. They should play like this is their last match.
yeah, exactly. But it didn't earn easy, you know, just
Yeah.
with this injury. I see many of my friends, they are football players. They don't have that mentality, and it's not their fault because they
Mm.
didn't feel it. I was
Yeah.
the same when I was 20, but when I got this injury, I had to build some good muscles to be able to come back again.
Mm.
So these hard trainings made my mind much tougher than it was.
Well, I mean, that's good. You came back from the injury and now you're playing so well.
Yeah. Hopefully. I'm
Hopefully.
actually gonna play football today as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, could you share a memorable moment or an achievement from your football career?
Well, yeah. I remember when I was playing in. Uh, let me think. There is two. I'm
Okay,
gonna
okay.
think which one is better. Yeah, you know, when I was playing in Georgia for our
Hmm.
team, I was new to the team, and all the players were from Georgia. And one day after training, I trained so good. And when the training finished, the Georgian players and coach were talking. We were cooling down, you know, after the training.
Right.
And suddenly the coach said, like in Georgian, I didn't know the language. The coach said, like, look at Sam. He's really doing his best and he's trying. So everyone were cheering me and clapping for me. So that was a really good moment for me
That's
because
nice.
it
It
was
it boosts your confidence and
yeah,
motivates you.
exactly. Yeah, because it was after the after my comeback of ACL
Hmm.
injury, like it
Right.
was a couple of months after that. So
Hmm.
I was struggling with the confidence. So that was one of the key moments of me getting my confidence back.
That's good. So, have you
Yeah.
ever had the chance to watch Barcelona play live? And if yes, what was it like? But if you haven't, would there be like a match you'd like to see live?
Well, not yet, but if I want to say which match I want to watch, of course it's El Clasico in
Of
Camp Nou.
course.
Yeah, or maybe in Santiago Bernabeu. That doesn't matter because in
Hmm.
Santiago Bernabeu we always get better
Yeah,
results, you
true.
know?
True.
Yeah. But till now I didn't have the chance to watch Barcelona's game live.
Even I haven't. It's my dream. Hopefully, I can go next year. But I did visit Barcelona. I've gone to Barcelona 2 times. So
Okay.
the second time I went, I actually visited Camp Nou, but they were like renovating the stadium. It was I think 2018. So they were renovating the stadium, so we couldn't go inside, but we saw like the outside, and we saw the outside, and I also took a picture and all like from outside. It was just an amazing experience. I even went to Santiago Bernabeu. Uh,
Okay.
I went inside
Have you
that
watched
time.
the game there?
No, I didn't watch a game. We had like a tour. So I went through the
Okay.
museum and all, and then I even saw like the Ballon d'Ors and all the trophies that Ronaldo has
Yeah.
won. And then we also got to go in like on the pitch, so I could walk on the pitch and I got to see the
Okay.
seats. Everyone else were like, "Oh my God, Ronaldo sat here, I'm like, Messi has come here, Messi has sat here, Messi has played here. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was just
Yeah. Imagine that.
yeah. I'm like, it's just amazing that Messi, like I went on the ground and Messi has played before.
Yeah. Well, what's a feeling?
Even when
So I hope you.
I was sorry to cut you. Even when I went to
Sure.
Barcelona, to Camp Nou, they showed us like a bit further where Messi used to live when he first moved to Barcelona as a kid. So just seeing that, I was like, oh my God, I had
Yeah.
chills.
Yeah. Yeah. I really wish I can visit Barcelona first, but if I if I have to choose between Barcelona's game or Messi game, I think I will go for Messi game first.
Yeah,
Like
because
I
his like the end of his career is near, so I'd want to see him play live before like
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Even now, I sometimes wake up at 4 a.m. and watch Inter Miami's game. It ruins my sleeping schedule, but I say it's the last games that he's playing.
Yeah,
Soon
exactly.
will not be able to watch him playing.
Exactly. It was my dream to go to the Qatar World Cup. I really wish I could and see the like final live because if at home I
Yeah.
was like feeling I was going crazy at home and if I was like feeling the chills and getting goosebumps, imagine me over there. I think I'd go crazy when Messi won.
It would be the best. I think it's the greatest football match in history. The final,
The
World Cup
final,
final.
even the one against Netherlands, that was just war. That was pure
Yeah,
war.
yeah.
Like
Oh,
if
oh my God.
if one
What a
person,
period it was.
I swear to God, if one person didn't score the penalties from Argentina, we wouldn't have seen Messi win.
Yeah.
So it was just like
What a
pure
feeling.
luck and the feeling. I think actually one of my cousins went to that match and they were just telling us how I was. I was like, you saw Messi play in that
Oh,
crazy match.
I would go in the pitch to touch Messi.
I would run off even if they had to like escort me out. I would go. I would just go.
Yeah, that would be crazy. Oh my God, what a feeling it was. I'm so happy.
Yeah,
After World Cup, I don't have any other wish in football.
same. I don't. Even after the like, even though the Euros won and Spain won, which was my favorite team,
Yeah,
but nothing compares to the World Cup. Nothing compares to that.
exactly. Yeah.
So
That
yeah,
was the best feeling I've ever had.
I think the whole world just cried in like happiness.
Yeah.
Like Messi, the person they've been watching their whole life, watching him grow, watching him play, has finally won the World Cup.
Completing football.
Exactly. He has completed football.
Yeah.
I really hope next year I can
So,
see him because I'll be applying to like universities in America. So if I can go
okay.
watch him in Inter Miami,
Yeah,
I
I
think that'd be
really
like
hope I
complete.
wish. Yeah, if he plays, even if he don't win it, I think
Yeah. If I just
still it
see
will be
Messi
for
live, I'll be so happy. I remember there were rumors that for the anniversary that's coming up, they'd have this match and Messi would maybe play. So I really wanted that to happen, but I don't think they're having like a match in Barcelona or Camp Nou because it's being renovated. I think they're having a Barca Legends one in Qatar, but I don't know if Messi plays.
Yes.
But
No, I don't think so.
yeah, I don't think so. I think it'll be like Zidane, Beckham, Ronaldinho. I think those legends, not like Messi and all.
Yeah, still will be good, but
Yeah,
Messi will
yeah.
give another value to the game.
Exactly. I just wanted
Yeah.
to say that I think the meeting time will end. So if it ends,
Uh-huh.
I'll send you the link again so we can like
All
continue if that's
right.
fine.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, okay.
Okay. So,
Hmm.
I mean, I think we already discussed this, but are there any players you think Barcelona should sign in the next transfer window?
Well, I think oh, somebody's calling me again. Do you have my voice?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so I think the striker of Sporting, I don't know the name, but
Yeah, I don't know his name, but he played really well in the game against Manchester City.
yeah, yeah, I think he can be useful as
Hmm.
Barcelona's future striker.
I think so too.
I Yeah, better than Holland for Barcelona.
Haaland would be like a good signing, like oh, like Haaland or like Barcelona have signed Haaland, but like effective for the long run, maybe not.
Yeah, I think we will regret it if we sign Holland
Mm,
because as we experienced, uh, expensive players
yeah.
have not been useful for Barcelona.
Mm,
Literally, none of the expensive players,
yeah.
but players who came with a good amount.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember Paulinho?
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
he came and everyone were hating on him, but he was scoring more goals than Ronaldo at the beginning of the
Yeah.
season. He played so good. At that time, he was one of my favorite players. He
I
was
feel
like
like the
Rafinha, you know?
Yeah, I feel like the players who come like for a decent amount, I feel like they play for
Yeah,
passion rather than the big signings who come for like, oh, they're paying me so much. Oh, it's a big club. I feel like the others play for themselves and for the club.
yeah, exactly. I think I should go make a video of, because now I noticed that how similar Rafinha and Paulinho they were. They were both from Brazil
Yeah, you should do
and
like a
they were
comparison
hard
video.
workers. Yeah, I
Yeah,
have to make a good scenario and make the
yeah.
video.
I think you should do that. But I feel like if we
Yeah,
do sign Haaland, it'll be like how Madrid have signed Mbappe. I thought Mbappe would be like this amazing signing. He's always wanted to go to Madrid. It's his
I knew
dream.
it's one for
Because I feel like
you know.
every time they try making Galacticos, they made one, like so many star players together, and then Ronaldinho came. And then Galacticos 2, Ronaldo, Benzema, Modric, like these star players, and then Messi came, and then now again Lamine has come. But I feel like when they
Yeah,
have too many star players, it's just too much for them. Like I feel like it's like an ego battle like ego battle, who's better in the team now. It's not like that
yeah.
the connection they have.
I was telling to all my friends that signing Mbappe won't solve any problem in Madrid because he's playing in the same position as Vini is
Mhm.
playing. And
Exactly.
they are both, Mbappe couldn't handle his relationship with Messi and Neymar,
Exactly.
They couldn't
Exactly.
play that
If he
well.
can't
So
handle it
imagine,
with them, yeah. If he can't
yeah,
handle it
how
with
he
Messi, Neymar, how would he do it here? It's the same thing.
exactly, yeah. So I knew this will happen. So
Mm.
I think next season, one of them, like Winnie or Mbappe, one of them will leave Real Madrid. I'm sure
You
about that
think?
because they both
Yeah.
not the next season, but
I think the one
maximum
after that.
next. Yes,
Yeah.
because they are both are on their peak and they want to be in their original position,
Mm.
their
Exactly.
main position.
I think Mbappe would leave because I feel like Winnie would want to stay and like progress with Real Madrid and maybe win the Ballon
Yeah,
d'Or. But I think Mbappe will leave and go to the Premier League. I think that's what's gonna happen.
yeah. That's likely. I think it's
Yeah.
possible,
All
but
of my
I'm sure one of
friends
them will leave.
Yeah, all of my friends used to be like, "Oh, Mbappe's coming." My Madrid stuff friends used to be like, "Oh, Mbappe's coming. Barcelona better be careful." I was like, I don't care. I literally don't care.
Yeah, yeah. And see what happened. We easily won the El
After
Clasico.
after Mbappe did this, we just went
Yeah,
off and won.
yeah. Well, what a game it was.
I think the next day I lost my voice because I was screaming. I was so happy.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine. That
After
was
like
really good. We
so
needed
many,
that
yeah, we needed Bayern and Real Madrid both under like three
to take
days.
revenge on. Yeah.
So what does the word Culér or the phrase masculine club mean to you?
Uh, I think um, Barcelona fans have been through very hard times,
Yeah,
especially in the last 10
yeah.
years. And also in the history, because competing with Real Madrid, like
Yeah.
in political ways and
Mhm.
everything, always they've been having some hard times. So that's why in and out of the pitch, Barcelona is more than a club.
Yeah, I
And
feel like Barcelona is like a family more than just like a football club. Like even in I think the pictures you saw against Real Madrid before the match begun, the players were all huddled up
yeah,
together and but the Madrid players were like, oh,
11 individual
yeah, they're
players,
just ready
yeah,
to
and a
like
team.
play. It's like they're just playing for themselves. They're not playing for like Real Madrid. But on the other hand, Barcelona plays for Barcelona.
Yeah, exactly. And one more thing is that Barcelona didn't have any sponsors
Yeah.
until 20, 2012,
I think when
which was
Rakuten and all came in.
Qatar
Yeah, yeah.
Foundation and
Yeah, yeah.
Qatar Airways. But before that, Barca had uh, won
Barely any.
three
Yeah,
UCLs,
yeah.
and no, four actually,
Well, yeah, yeah.
without any sponsors.
Hmm.
And that's really more than a club because
That shows
I
that,
think,
we're not after the money. We're just there for the club's like success and passion and
yeah, exactly. And the way we just make our own team just based on La Masia,
exactly.
it makes Barcelona apart from any other team,
Hmm.
I think.
So like we were discussing Madrid as well. So what are your thoughts on the Barcelona Madrid rivalry and like, what's your opinion on this?
Well, I think the new era has begun again.
Yeah.
It's like after a pause when Messi left and both
Ronaldo,
teams
yeah,
were lack of uh, stars.
yeah,
And right now, again, we can see the rivalry again. Uh, like Winnie Jr. Yamal,
yeah,
they will be competing with
yeah.
each other in the following years. I think
Mm,
it will be good. It will not be like Messi and Ronaldo's
yeah.
era,
Obviously,
but
that was just something else.
yeah, but still we can enjoy it again.
I feel like in the middle, like after both Ronaldo and Messi left, there was like a slight like pause in the rivalry. Like there's always been a rivalry, but it was like slowed down because both clubs were like, oh, like no, we need that star player again. They're trying to find star player. But now I feel like after like this match that just happened,
Yeah.
I feel like after that the rivalry is like back to how it used to be.
Yes, yes, I really felt it. It was not like this in the last El
Hmm.
Clasico matches, but this match was different. And
Yeah,
I'm waiting for the next El Clasico. It will be
let's see.
so good because
If
Madrid's
we,
gonna
yeah,
come for revenge, and
obviously,
Barcelona,
it's a home game
yeah,
for us.
yeah, it's a home
I
game
was
and will
really
be on
scared when we
shape.
had the El Clasico right now because I thought it was gonna be a home match, but then when I heard it's not a home match, I was like, oh my God, the pressure is gonna be insane from the Madrid fans. But we
Yeah,
beat them fair and square.
yeah, but the fact is, always in Santiago Bernabeu, Barcelona had the
Yeah.
best games,
I feel like they always
for
want to show that, besides in home games, we can beat big teams in like their own home as well.
exactly. Yeah. How many 4-0s we've had? I think it was the third one in 10 years.
Yeah. And
And
even I was reading about the whole history of Madrid and Barcelona. Like even it went back to like political times, how it used to be so political. But the one thing that I saw a difference was that like Barcelona was like the people's club, like it was for everyone, and Madrid was like club for like I guess the elites and like for the rich. That's how it started, because Madrid
yes,
was like that.
exactly.
And I wouldn't want to say
Yeah.
because I don't want to offend any Madrid fans who are gonna watch this, but
Mhm.
they are glory hunters. I mean, everyone knows it.
Of course, yeah. Especially in the history, if you look,
Yeah.
they've been the government team, the
Exactly,
team
they have.
which belongs to the
Yeah.
government,
It's
and
like I
of
said, the
course,
team for the elite, and like Barcelona is like the team for the people. So they know what the people
yeah,
want. They're gonna do it for the people, like that passion. It's just a bit different, I think, that level of passion.
yeah, exactly. And I I don't want to say that, but some of the UCLs that they have won is related to
Yeah.
this.
It's like some of
It's not
they are
directly
political.
affected.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Like
it has been
like I'm
affected
not saying like
by
they're like bad players, okay, they don't deserve it. Like Madrid is a good team. I know that's one of the best in the world, obviously. I can't
yeah,
say they're not good. But I feel like a lot of the UCLs they have 15 is crazy, please. Like if you look
yeah,
at it, a lot of like a few of the UCLs they won, they did have like political influences, I think. Like Javier Tebas, the La Liga president, I hate him. I hate him. And then
yeah. He's a Madrid
Perez as
fan.
well. He's a clear Madrid fan. He hates Barcelona.
Yeah, and Florentino Perez is a gift for Real Madrid. When he
He
leaves,
really
I think
was.
Madrid will have some serious problem.
Yeah, because even before he came, they had problems, and then when he came, and then he has done so much for the club. But I feel like when he's gonna leave, they're gonna like feel that absence.
Exactly. Yeah, the way that Barcelona was struggling to have a
Yeah.
good uh, president, and
Hmm.
I think they should be thankful to Florentino
Yeah,
Perez.
they really should. So,
Yeah.
what's one misconception about like Barcelona that you think like non-Barcelona supporters or outsiders don't understand?
Well, let me think. Most people say that Barcelona was a small team before Messi and
Hmm.
before this era
Yeah,
began. But the fact is that Barcelona has never been a small team.
yeah. It's
They
never
had
been a
their
small team.
first, yeah, they had their first UCL final. Uh, like when Real Madrid had the 5 UCL
Yeah, yeah.
trophies in a row. The
Hmm.
year after that, I think Barcelona was in the final. So
Oh,
Barcelona is a team, yeah, with history.
besides
But
that,
some,
we had Johan Cruyff, we had I think Maradona as
yeah,
well.
exactly.
So like,
And
how can
but
this be a
still,
small club?
exactly. But still, some people they say that Barcelona was a small team, and
Yeah.
like they used to tell Barcelona is back to their original. It's just because they couldn't
Yeah.
be like Barcelona, so
Exactly.
they tried to hate it.
I feel like Messi was like one of the biggest like factors why Barcelona is what it is right now. But even before that,
Yeah.
like I feel like obviously Messi helped a lot with the like popularity and the success of Barcelona. But
Yeah,
even
of
before
course.
that,
Messi
like
had
yeah,
undeniable aspect
of course.
in Barcelona, but
Before
even
that, it
without
was a
Messi,
big like before that we were still a big club. We had Ronaldinho.
of course, and we were still competing, and Barcelona had uh, 2 Champions League without Messi, one or two. I think Messi. When it comes to individual awards, yeah, if Messi was not in Barcelona, Barcelona would not have had this much of individual awards. But still, as a team, they could win some trophies,
But
as
I
they
feel like
are.
Messi really helped with like the success, like I said.
Yeah, like it gave another. I believe Messi is the only player that can be bigger than any club.
I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah, because when Messi plays, if a team plays for Messi, they will score easily and have the
Yeah,
best results. But if they don't, like in PSG,
yeah.
they don't use Messi. So if
They
a whole
rarely
team
use
plays for
Messi.
Messi,
Yeah.
yeah, in Argentina, everyone plays for Messi. So this means that Messi can be sometimes bigger than
Yeah.
any team.
Like I feel
Yeah.
like the time I wish Neymar never left Barcelona. That was a big mistake.
He's my favorite player. Like
He
after
used to be my
Messi,
favorite. Yeah, after Messi, it's
yeah,
Neymar for me. He was,
yeah,
I think,
me,
even
me
though
too.
Messi was like a big thing, like when I was younger, like in school, oh, Messi, Ronaldo, but I feel like
hmm
Neymar was the one who like got me to love, I guess, football after
Yeah,
Messi. Like Messi was like, obviously, you have to choose one at that time in like 2014, 2015, but after that, Neymar was like the one who made me love, I guess, Barcelona and football.
exactly. Yeah,
But it's just sad.
I
I
really
wish,
wish,
even though I know he wanted like to, in a way, beat Messi, but I feel bad for all the players during the Ronaldo Messi era because they just didn't get that
Mhm.
like opportunity. But I feel like
Yeah,
if Neymar had stayed, I feel like Messi would have made him captain. I feel like he would have.
yeah. And if Neymar had stayed, and I think he would have more
Yeah,
Ballon d'Ors than even Ronaldo, or he could be equal with Ronaldo,
exactly.
because Neymar had more skills, but he
He
didn't
had
have
so many
the
skills.
discipline and this stuff.
Yeah.
He was so close to Messi, like the
Mm.
way Messi played, Neymar was playing the same. Sometimes even in
Even
big
better.
games,
Yeah,
Messi was disappearing, but Neymar
exactly.
had that personality that step up and
Like
change the whole game, like
the
PSG.
comeback against PSG. That's what I was just gonna say.
Yeah, Messi was, he was so stressful at the end of
Yeah,
that game. He
yeah,
couldn't
yeah,
do
yeah.
anything. He even gave the penalty and free kicks to Neymar.
Mm.
But Neymar did everything. So I
Yeah.
think if he had stayed in Barcelona
Like
with
even that
discipline,
2015 Ballon d'Or, as much as I love Messi, I feel like Neymar should have won it because it was like more of his year. But again, I feel bad for whoever
I
was like during
think
that year.
Neymar was good. But if you see Messi still was,
Mm. Obviously, Messi was better.
maybe in Champions League in 2 or 3 games, Neymar
Hmm.
was really good against PSG and Bayern.
Hmm.
But even against Bayern, uh, the the first match, Messi was the
Yeah,
one
true.
who scored 2 goals, and
Mm.
I still think Messi deserved that one. But
But I
Neymar
think
would,
if Neymar, he would if he stayed, he would have won like a Ballon d'Or for
of
sure.
course,
I feel
two,
like the
three, or
thing
maybe
that
four.
made exactly. I feel like the thing that made him decide to like leave Barcelona, well, one, the money that PSG gave him, one of the
Yeah,
biggest deals. But I feel like when like they won against PSG, even though it was like more like Neymar's match, because like Neymar was the, I think, in my opinion, man of the match.
Neymar did
Yeah,
everything.
he
Yeah,
did
but
everything.
everyone was
But everyone was
considering
like, "Oh,
Messi as
Messi,"
a
because
main
even in
player.
the the headlines, it was all Messi, Messi, Messi. Like it was just Messi and just Neymar in the back. So I feel like he wanted to get
Exactly.
out of Messi's shadow. But I feel like if he
Yeah.
stayed, he would have gotten out of Messi's shadow in Barcelona.
Yeah, the same thing will happen to Winnie Jr.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. He
Mm.
wants to be the first in the team, and also Mbappe. They both
Yeah.
want to be the first, uh, uh, the
Like the
poacher,
best
in the
player.
team.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they can't, because the two of them
Yeah.
are so good and they have the same position,
Exactly. 'Cause
so
it's
that
gonna be
makes
like
it complicated.
it's just gonna be too much competition. It's like the thing that
Yeah,
happened with Neymar and Mbappe, like we said before.
Exactly, yeah.
And
And
even I
Messi and
feel like,
Neymar were.
yeah,
Mhm.
they were like together because they've played together. They know how to play together. So even though I feel like
Yeah,
Neymar was trying to escape Messi's shadow, but Messi ended up coming to PSG as well. But I feel like
yeah,
then PSG was still like more like okay Neymar because like Neymar was playing more, I guess. But then just the
yeah. That's true.
injuries got to him. He's now gone to Al Hilal, and I don't know if he's gonna play more games or not.
What a downfall.
It's like people say
It
the
was
prince
so
that never became king. It is literally the prince who never became king.
exactly. Yeah, I agree. This is
So
one of the saddest sentences.
I swear to God, it's just such a sad downfall. Like he could have been something. He was, but he could have like he just fell from his prime.
Yeah. Uh, I still hope that Neymar, but he has another injury. But
Yeah, he just got another
I
injury as
was
well.
hoping that he come back to Al Hilal and maybe he comes to Barcelona,
Yeah.
even
But I
with
feel like
small chance.
Barcelona would like him because like it's Neymar, like and all that history. But I feel like if they do spend like money, or maybe if Neymar doesn't want him to spend so much money in their whole agreement thing, I don't think he'll be of use like he used to because like he's injury prone. What is he going to do?
Yeah,
It's just sad.
so sad. I just wish that never happened.
Yeah, I wish he never left.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
who do you think is the most underrated player in Barcelona's history?
In Barcelona's history,
Yeah,
well, that's a good question, but I need to think.
there could be a few, if not one.
Yeah. Okay. Mm, if I have to tell, I think Cesc Fabregas can be one of the
Mm,
underrated players in Barcelona's
yeah,
history. He
could be,
couldn't use
yeah.
his 100% potential when he was playing in Barcelona
Hmm.
because uh, he was good at Arsenal, but when he came to Barcelona, it was Xavi and Iniesta era,
Yeah.
so he couldn't show himself
Hmm.
as he could. One more player that I think was underrated is Thiago Alcantara. He's my
Yeah.
favorite, one of my favorite players, and even he's more underrated than Cesc Fabregas. If he had
Hmm.
stayed in Barcelona, it, it would be so good. And it was the same thing. He was playing in the Xavi and Iniesta's era,
Right, right, right.
so they both couldn't be seen as they deserved.
Hmm. I feel bad
But
for
he
them
could help
because
a
like
lot.
yeah, maybe if like Xavi and Iniesta weren't like such big like stars at that time, maybe they could have showed more potential, I guess. They could have seen it themselves.
Yeah, exactly. Especially when they left,
Hmm.
uh, we were lacking good midfielders.
Yeah, I
But
think when they left, we noticed
Thiago
the
was,
absence.
yeah, exactly. I still was hoping for Thiago to come back to Barcelona, but he was retired. It
Yeah.
was so sad for me to see he retired from football at the age of 30.
Hmm.
It was unbelievable.
A lot of people are like retiring these days at quite a like young age.
Yeah, like Eden Hazard.
Yeah, he was such a legend. He was underrated. Not in Barcelona's history, but he was underrated. I wish he never went to Madrid.
Yeah, yeah, he was doing great in Chelsea, and
Yeah.
I think he had the most dribbles after Lionel Messi. Uh, Hazard was always having the uh, most dribbling, even
Hmm.
more than Ronaldo, and he
Yeah.
was such a good player. But when he went to Madrid,
I think that was the worst
everything changed.
decision of his life.
Yeah, exactly. And but I think Thiago Alcantara will come to Barcelona as a like a coach
Yeah, I
assist
think
of
coaching
Hansi
staff.
Flick.
I think he'll be there.
Yeah, he had some document problem, I guess,
Hmm.
but when he figured them out, I think he will come back to Barcelona, and
Yeah.
I believe he can help a lot because
Yeah, I think
he's
he
such a
can.
good midfielder.
I feel like he should come back if he'd want to come back in like the coaching area. I think he should come back to Barcelona.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And I hope Hansi Flick stays at least for 5, 6
At
seasons. We
least,
need
yeah.
him. We need to get
Because
some
right now
trophies.
he's like building the foundation. So once he's built it, he should like use it. So he should stay for a while.
Exactly, yeah. Not like Guardiola. He left
Yeah.
so early.
He left too early. He should have stayed. But yeah,
Yeah, and
so
after that, Mhm.
yes, go on, go on.
After that, Tito Villanova,
Mhm.
we were counting on him, but unfortunately
Yeah.
he passed away. So
Mm.
Barcelona has not been that much lucky in the
Yeah,
past decade,
we haven't. So
Yeah,
yeah. Next question is, if you could bring back one former player to the current squad, who would it be?
of course, Lionel Messi,
Of
but I'm
course.
thinking also about Neymar.
Yeah.
I think it's more logical if I say Neymar
Mhm.
because I think he can be more useful. But Messi can be useful in any
Yeah.
team, in any squad. Uh, I would love to see Messi or Neymar
What
in
if
Barcelona,
MSN
right?
comes back to Barcelona?
Yeah, Suarez, I love him, but now he's having a
Yeah.
lot of problem with his knee. When I watch Inter
Mm.
Miami's games, he can hardly run. He runs and
Oh,
then he's like touching his knee, and it's so sad. I can see
yeah.
because I have almost have the same problem in a
Hmm.
lighter version. So I can see how he feels. It's so hard for him to play football,
And you imagine like us
only
fans
because
seeing
of
him
Messi,
like
I
that.
think.
Yeah. I think seeing him like that just
Yeah,
like it kills us.
yeah, exactly. So I still hope maybe Neymar one day comes back to Barcelona. I don't
I
know.
think
Next
he'd
season
want to.
is the
I think
last chance.
he would want to come back to Barcelona, but I don't think Barcelona would bring him back. I don't know. It all depends on Laporta and
Yeah,
Deco.
and Hansi Flick, I think.
Yeah, Hansi Flick as well.
Yeah,
Yeah. So next
yeah.
question
Let's see.
is,
Let's hope.
you mentioned earlier that you experienced an ACL injury. So could you like share what that experience was like and how you stayed motivated?
Yeah, actually, that was one of the best experiences that I had in my
Oh.
life. It was hard and sad, yeah, but it totally changed my lifestyle, mentality, and my goals.
Hmm.
Uh, it was a pre-season game, the last friendly match before the season starts, and I got this ACL injury. So it took 2 years for me to get back to football. Like
Wow.
I couldn't go back to my country to do the surgery. I had to wait for a while. It was Corona time.
Mm.
So yeah, after 9 months, I went back to my country and I did the surgery. So it took like 1 year after that. But I really did a hard work in that period. My 100% focus was on getting back to the pitch.
Right.
So when I came back to the pitch, like everything was different.
Hmm.
I became a very a tough player. I wasn't like this, but
Right.
it helped me a lot. Yeah,
So you
it
would
taught me
say
valuable
it
lessons.
was like a blessing in disguise in a way.
Yeah, yeah,
A
I
little
would
bit. I
say
mean,
so.
not the experience, like feeling the pain and all, but like the result of it.
Yeah, yeah. The result of it was, I think, what I needed in my life.
Well, I
I
mean, that's good.
appreciate the lesson that I got. Yeah,
Hmm.
I appreciate the lesson that I got from the injury. Like in football and out of football, it's helps me a lot.
Well, that's good, and I'm glad you've recovered now and you're playing well.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
So
I'm
next
trying to
question is,
get better.
yes, yes, that's good, that's good. Next question is,
Yeah.
along with physical strength, how important do you think mental strength is in football?
Uh, well, I think mental strength is something that separates players like Messi and Ronaldo to other players.
Hmm.
If you see, there are a lot of players with good physical condition,
Right.
but if you see closely, they are good only 4 or 5 years.
Hmm.
But
Not in the long
when a
term.
player, yeah, when a player has that um, tough mentality, he can play football without injuries and be in his peak for a long term, like Messi and Ronaldo, 20
Hmm.
years.
Yeah, 20
And
years.
I think, yeah, it's even more important because
Hmm.
I think mentality is everything in football. If you have that mentality, you can focus better on trainings to get better physically. But if
Right.
you're good physically but don't have that mentality, it will be like some players, there are many.
So that
and
mentality you
if
think
you
is important.
Yeah. Because even Neymar, he's got great skills, but he doesn't have that mentality. Same for Hazard, even
Yeah.
for Thiago Alcantara that I said. They don't have, of course, they have the mentality, more than normal players and normal people. But in that level,
It should be like your number one priority.
yeah, exactly. The desire to get better every day and want more, because it always continues, I believe.
Right.
Even if you make it to the pro level, the reason that pushes you forward every day is to want to get better. This is how
I
Messi and
agree.
Ronaldo were when they both were playing in La Liga. They were better because they were pushing each other. But when
Exactly.
Ronaldo left, even Messi became a bit lazy, and
Yeah, you saw
he
like the
was always.
difference. You
Yeah,
could see the difference
exactly.
in his play before, like during when Ronaldo was there and like when after Ronaldo left.
Yeah, exactly.
So, next question is, which young player are you most excited to see develop in the current Barcelona team?
I like Casado and
Yeah,
of course Yamal,
yeah,
but Casado is such an underrated player.
he is. I
He's
feel like if
following
he's like properly developed, if he like develops and like plays in the current team for a while, he can be one of the best
yeah,
players in the future.
yeah. His playing style is similar to Kimmich, but I think he can be better than him because he comes from La Masia and he's
Right.
got skills and
Yeah.
technique. Yeah, and he's under Hansi Flick right now. So I'm counting on him so much.
I agree.
And
I
of
also
course,
like Lamine, yeah.
yeah, Lamine and Pau Cubarsí.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
He
Pau
can be one of
Cubarsí.
the best defenders of all time. It's
I
so
feel
early to
like
say that, but
Pau
he can.
Cubarsi's like mentality, like again, we're talking about mentality. His mentality for a 17-year-old like boy is
Yeah.
crazy.
The way he plays, his vision, I haven't seen any defender like him in a while.
Exactly. And especially at
Sometimes he
this
opens the
age.
game. Yeah, he opens the game with confidence, and
hmm
he totally releases the pressure when they are putting pressure on the defender and midfielder line. Suddenly, he gives an amazing pass and
hmm
removes all the pressure from the opponent.
And I feel like the opponents are like they get pressurized.
Yes, exactly. I remember when he was playing against, last season in the Champions League
hmm
against Napoli and even
Yeah.
PSG. He was giving some key passes, and the whole world
I
were
feel like
shocked.
that's
They
when they
couldn't
saw
believe.
that Pau Cubarsi could be something.
Yeah, exactly. So he's getting better. I think he's.
I hope he recovers from his injury that
I'm
he just
hoping
got.
a lot on him.
The injury that he just got on his face,
Yeah,
10 stitches was, oh my God.
yeah,
And
yeah,
yet
yeah.
he's still
But he's
playing.
got the
He's still playing
Barcelona
with,
DNA.
yeah, he's still playing with a smile on his face.
Yeah, I couldn't believe. I was thinking that he might rest
Yeah.
because of the stretches, but then I saw him playing against
Yeah.
Sociedad. I was shocked.
I mean, even though it's not like a injury
Crazy.
like leg or something, it's still his face and it must hurt, but he's still playing.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
like we said,
That's crazy.
mentality is really important.
Yeah, that mentality that's in the current team, I think Gavi and Rafinha has that mentality more than
Yeah.
any other players.
And
These two
especially because
players are my favorite right now
Gavi just came off his
from an
injury,
ACL
so
injury.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he was
So
tough, but ACL injury, people who come back from ACL injury,
mhm,
there are two kinds. The one who start playing not their best, and they are always scared to get injured
right,
again, but the ones who come back stronger, because in that 10 or 11 months that they've been working on their knee to get back to the
right.
pitch, every day they used to think of coming back to football.
It's
So when
right.
they step on the pitch after a long time, the whole game is different.
I feel like even though
So
Gavi's like taking it
Gavi,
slower right now because it's still like his early stage, but I
Mhm.
feel like maybe like 1 or 2 months, I feel like he will unleash like the beast that has been waiting and put
Yeah,
off for like
true.
a year.
Yeah, I think exactly in the period that is the most important period of the season,
Hmm.
Gavi will help Barcelona a
Yeah,
lot.
for sure. For sure.
Yeah, you
Hopefully
know,
we get to the Champions League and we go to the final.
yeah, exactly. Still, we got a long way to go, but
Yeah,
I think Gavi will be much better than this current shape that he's got
agreed,
right now.
agreed. Yeah.
Yeah.
So next question is, if you were the coach of Barcelona for one game or maybe even one season, what tactics would you use and what exactly would you do?
Well, I don't have that much information
Yeah.
about coaching, but I love the way that Barcelona plays right now.
Hmm.
Uh, Short passes, uh, hard presses, and this is very useful,
Right.
against Bayern and Real Madrid. We've
Hmm.
seen like with players like Rafinha, he
Right.
runs so much and he runs
Yeah.
fast. Yeah, and in the middle, Pedri is making everything look so easy. Like with
Agreed. He
Pedri,
makes it look so
this
easy,
this
but it's
tactics
not.
works so well. Exactly, and I think also Frankie De Jong is one of
Hmm.
my favorite players. I
Same.
really
I
like
I love
the way he
Frankie.
plays. Yeah, with Pedri, Frankie, and Casado, I think these tactics that Hansi Flick got
Hmm.
uh, are um, are being presented in the best way.
Right.
And
I
our
recently
midfielder is just so
Mhm.
good.
I agree, I agree. Also,
Yeah,
I
I think.
recently heard
Yeah,
that Frankie's contract might not be renewed, and I'm kind of concerned because I really want him to
yeah, I
stay.
heard it, but I'm not sure. I think it's just a rumor or
Yeah,
something. Frankie loves Barcelona,
yeah, agreed.
and Hansi Flick right now believes on him.
Hmm. Even though he just
So
like I think he's taking a bit of rest because well he got an injuries and they don't want to like overwork him. But I feel like Hansi believes in him.
yeah, he's a key player. He can be a key player in
Mm,
Hansi Flick's formation.
for sure.
Maybe not this season because he just came back from the injury, but
Right.
I'm sure next season, if
Hmm.
he don't get injured
Right.
again, he will be in the starting 11.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, because until the last season, I was
Hmm.
saying that Frankie De Jong is the best Barcelona player in the current squad.
Agreed. I
He
was
really
saying that all the
was.
time.
He was dribbling 1v1 pretty easy. Yeah, if
Agreed,
you
yeah.
remember, I think Barcelona against Napoli last
Hmm.
season,
Yeah, yeah.
he was easily dribbling Napoli players. He was keeping the ball, but right
Hmm.
now he's far from that
Yeah.
shape. I'm sure he will come back. He
He'll
just
come
needs the
back, yeah.
confidence back.
I feel like he'll come
Yeah,
back in the next few
exactly.
months, maybe after like the winter break, I think he'll be back for sure.
Yeah. Did he go for FIFA Day or not?
I don't know.
I hope not,
Yeah, I hope
because it
not.
makes him not better, but maybe it makes him injured again.
Yeah. I don't want that for any of our players.
Yeah. I'm glad that Lamine and Lewandowski didn't go for FIFA Day.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. At least Lamine didn't go, or
Yeah.
else if something happened to Lamine, I think Barcelona would have the fans would have lost hope again.
Yeah. He's like every time a defender comes and make a fall on Lamine, I'm so stressful.
I swear. I remember
It's
I
just
think I
so
saw this
hard.
video of Lamine getting tackled and from the back Koundé just running to him and screaming.
Yeah, yeah. I think it was against Villarreal.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think they just all look at him, they like care about him so much that
That was
they don't
crazy.
want to see him injured.
Yeah.
So next
Let's
question is,
let's pray for him. And
agreed.
yeah.
Next question
Okay.
is, so if you had the opportunity to like spend a day behind the scenes with the Barcelona team, what would you be most excited to see or to learn?
About Barcelona or
Like if you spent
can
maybe like
can you repeat the
if you spent like a training day with them behind the scenes of the squad, what would you be excited to see with like the squads?
Well, I would like to see the trainings because it would
Hmm.
help me a lot since I'm
Yeah,
training on my own and with the team. I'm sure these trainings would help me so much.
Right.
because all the time I'm trying to learn new stuff. And of course, if I see the Barcelona secret trainings,
Hmm.
which is made by Hansi Flick, you remember Bayern
Yeah.
Munich players? They were
Yeah.
so uh, good physically.
Yeah.
I would love to see the way they train and what
Mm.
trainings and exercises they do.
I agree. I think it'd be interesting to see how Hansi makes them train or like makes them get ready for the next match.
Yeah, exactly. I think there is a good, really good relationship between Hansi and the players.
I agree
I can
too.
see it from the videos.
Hmm. I feel like they have like good communication.
Yeah, and that's what we needed. With Xavi also everything was good, but not as much as Hansi Flick.
I
Hansi
feel
Flick
like,
is a coach with great
mhm,
personality.
agreed. I feel like Xavi was in a way like something we did need because coming out of like the dark ages that Barcelona had gone through, I feel like Xavi like brought that like family and that passion back. But for
Exactly. Yeah, I
people
would
don't
say.
get it. People like don't give him enough credit. He's the one who brought the La Masia players, most of them, like Lamine and all.
Yeah,
He's the one who brought them and gave them a chance. And like bringing La Masia back, even bringing Fermin back. I think Fermin was gonna go to another club, but Xavi was the one who kept him and said to stay here. Um, and I feel
yeah,
like he
true.
brought
We
the
needed.
yeah, he really brought the passion back that like more than a club, masculine club, and how Barcelona is like a family rather than like how other clubs are. So I feel like people should give
Exactly.
Xavi enough credit for that.
Yeah, I agree. We needed that Xavi era to
Yeah. I
pass,
mean, we
and
won La Liga with him in his first year, so that says something.
yeah, that was not easy, when
Exactly.
Messi left, and
Everyone was
everything with
like
that
there was
squad.
there was like a dark cloud on that squad. So Xavi was like the sunlight in a way who like removed that dark cloud.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
People don't get it.
Exactly.
They look at
I
like
agree.
they only look at the results of last year. Sure, towards the end he was not the best for what we needed, but like he did his job. So
Yeah, he was needed. What we are right
hmm
now, the position that Barcelona's got right now,
hmm
is the result of
exactly.
that time.
So like
That's
he
Xavi
was
was, yeah, Xavi was
built that
making the base of the
foundation.
team.
Exactly. He built that foundation, and
Yeah.
then Hansi is just like like refining it and fine tuning it, I guess.
Yeah, true. But after a long time, we got a coach like Hansi Flick.
Agreed.
I think after Guardiola and
Hmm.
Tito Villanova, we never had a coach which is uh,
And that mentality.
suitable for Barcelona. Yeah. So imagine Messi's best year was under uh, just random coaches.
Yeah.
They were not really coaches with good and strong personality.
Hmm.
Imagine if we had Hansi Flick and Lionel Messi at the same
Oh,
time, what
I
it
feel
would be.
like that would Messi would just go crazy. Like even
Yeah,
he'd be like already he's like the GOAT. And then if Hansi had been with us before, I think no one could have imagined what Messi would have been.
yeah. I think Barcelona didn't use the Messi era
Yeah,
as we could. We could have more Champions Leagues
I
easily.
agree. Easily we could have. I think five.
Yeah, and
I
we
think
had
five of the ones Real Madrid have now we could have had those.
exactly. I was so sad in those years, but I hope in this period we win some Champions Leagues.
I hope
Like
so
with
too.
Hansi Flick, we can win a couple of
We have
Champions Leagues, and
potential. We really do have potential.
yeah, we have a great team. Imagine the next seasons, how Lamine Yamal,
Oh,
Cubarsí, Casado, and how everyone improves more than now.
I'm
And
so excited to see them develop, and I want to watch them live one day.
yeah, yeah, same for all of us.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, let's see what will happen.
let's see.
Mhm.
Next question is, so where do you see yourself in 5 years, both personally or in your career, or like what are your main goals?
So in 5 years, I hope I reach to a better level in football.
Hmm.
Right now, I'm playing in Turkey, and soon our season gonna start. So this is my first season in Turkey. So
Okay.
I hope I can play good and make some good connections and collect some resume. And year by year, I go to a better division. So
Hmm.
in 5 years, I think it's my plan to be a known player. Like, because right now, I think when I came here, I started from zero. I didn't have any team. I didn't know anyone. So everything that I achieved is by my own. Like, I was going to teams trainings and would ask them if it was possible for me to train with them, and they would say yes. Some of them no, and just like this, I found my first team. And thanks to that, now I know many coaches, players, and but still I didn't have chance to play an official game, like 11-11 official game. So I'm just waiting for the season to start to be able to show myself, and
Hopefully
yeah,
you'll move up
I think
the
I can
divisions.
reach more.
That's a mentality
Yeah, I
good
hope.
footballers need.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So in social media, in 5 years, of course, I expect to be noticed by more people.
Yeah.
Because right now I'm putting so much effort, and if I can continue making videos like this, I think in 5 years I will be able to show my lifestyle more, because right now I'm only making content from Barcelona, but my main goal is to be able to show my mentality on social media. So if I be noticed by more people, I can do what I want. I can show that mentality and help younger football players to with the trainings and mentality, and even the meals program, because I don't know if you know or not, I'm so good in cooking, so I just like to help people, because I imagine when I was when I was 19 or 20, if I had the experience that I have right now, for sure I would be a professional football player, like in a better level by now. But still, I'm trying my best.
Well, that's as you should. You should try your best, and hopefully you will achieve your goals.
Yeah, I hope.
So one of the last questions is, what advice would you give to someone, anyone, or in specific, like people who would like to start creating content or young footballers?
Well, yeah, it's like for people who just started to create contents, I would say just to make the videos, like, it's okay to inspire from famous influencers, but not to copy the exact content, because when you copy, it's valueless. But when you inspire from a video which is so good, and you make it the way you want, like you personalize the video from your point of view, it's so valuable, and people will notice that, and it's really nice. I was doing the same thing, and I hate copying. I see sometimes some people copy the same content, and it's not even
like
getting
you're just seeing the
views.
same thing. Something there should be something different.
Yeah, exactly. But on my own, even when I make some videos, people who's got like 1 million followers, I see a video, even it's not about football. I see just random video which gets a lot of like millions of views. So if I want to say, I footballize the video or Barcelonalize the video, I relate it to Barcelona and football, and it takes so much time, but I enjoy doing it, and it gets good results.
Hopefully, Barcelona will, maybe Barcelona, the account, or Barcelona players will notice you.
Yeah, I hope. Sometimes when I mention Rafinha in my stories,
He sees it. Yeah, he's seen my stories as well. I think out of the Barca players who've seen my stories, Rafinha, Balde, Joao Felix, Hector Force, Pedri's replied to my messages like in I forgot, there's the residency app where he sometimes talks to his fans. He's replied to a few of my messages. And
okay.
I'm forgetting, but there's a few more. Sergio Roberto, yeah, he's seen my story as well, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Rafinha sees everything,
Yeah,
and he's
he
a
sees
very kind
everything.
player.
Yeah. I
I'm
really
gonna
hope
soon
Gavi sees
make a
my
video
story
about
once.
Rafinha. Yeah. I'm sure all of them sees the content that
Yeah, they see it.
is made on Instagram, but they don't react. They
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
react that much.
yeah. I just sometimes I think if like they see our content, like they just share it with each other, so they know like about our content and all, and they like share it within each other's like group chats or stuff. I'm like,
Oh
if that
yeah,
happens, that's
exactly.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like imagine
Yeah,
your
of
video,
course
just
they do.
them watching it and them just sharing it.
Yeah, it's crazy. I can't imagine that.
Even I can't imagine it, but I think it could happen.
Yeah, yeah, of course it's happening, but we
Hmm.
don't know.
Exactly.
So, one advice if I want to tell to younger football players is to always prioritize football at the first
Hmm.
place. Of course, this is what every footballer need to do.
Right.
But doing some mobility exercises and injury prevention trainings
Hmm.
will help them a lot. It helps them more than spending time at gym to uh, gain like more muscles. More
Right.
than that, they need to focus on injury prevention, and there are just simple trainings that they can do according to their playing style, which leads to a great performance. This is what I'm doing like right now.
So like
Uh,
rehab,
yeah,
you think is
rehabbing
better.
and also yeah, training alone will always improve your skills so much. You know, since I'm
Hmm.
training alone, when I came to Turkey, I didn't used to train alone that much, exactly with the ball.
Right.
But since I came here, I have more free time and
Hmm.
I'm, of course, more focused about football.
Right.
So I'm training 3 to 4 times a week with a ball
Hmm.
just on my own. And my whole game is changed. A lot of the skills that I wanted to do in football and I
Right.
always was struggling to do in official games,
Hmm.
right now I can because I'm training and practice makes perfect.
Well, hard
It's
work
like,
pays
as
off as well.
Ronaldo said, yeah.
So this is the
Uh,
end. I'm just gonna do a quick speed round of questions, like short questions.
okay.
So I
Yeah, all
think
right.
I'll probably know the answer of this. Messi or Ronaldo?
Okay. Of course, Messi.
Of course.
All day.
Home and every day, all day.
Yeah.
Home or away game?
Home game.
Home game, yeah.
Yeah.
Favorite football jersey of all time?
Well, yeah, the Barcelona's 2018 jersey, which I have
Mm,
and it's my favorite. I
I
love
think I
this
should get
jersey.
that too. I think I need to get it.
Yeah, because in that year, Messi was the best. I think he was the one-man army in that
Mm,
year, and I really love that year
okay.
jersey.
Next question is if you could play, I mean, I think you already play, what position do you play in your like football?
I'm left midfielder and left winger as well.
So if there would be any other position that you'd like to play, what would it be?
Right back.
Hmm. Okay, that's actually a nice position.
Yeah.
Best stadium you've ever been to and would like to go to?
Well, I would like to go to Camp Nou, but
Yeah.
the best stadium that I've been to, I haven't been to many stadiums yet.
Hmm.
I mean, in Georgia, I was for a couple of times, but I think I can't say the best
Yeah.
stadium I ever have been to yet.
Hmm.
So I'll answer to this maybe in the following years.
Following years, yeah. I think, well, I wish I could have gone inside Camp Nou, but they're renovating it. But I'll still say Camp Nou because I was still in the outside area, like where the shop is, and
Okay.
also I'll say that. But besides that, the other only stadium that I've been to is Santiago Bernabéu, so I guess.
Okay. But
But that was, yeah.
if I could bring someone to a stadium, my father is a Liverpool fan, so he really loves Anfield. So
Oh,
first,
okay.
I would bring him to Anfield, yeah,
Of
and
course.
then we will go to Camp Nou.
That's actually really nice.
Yeah,
Imagine the Champions League final is Barcelona versus Liverpool.
it's so likely,
It
this season
is.
they're both in good
Liverpool is
shape.
so good this year.
Yeah, I think the only teams that uh, didn't have any problem and they were not struggling with anything were Barcelona and Liverpool.
Yeah, for sure. I think
Yeah,
in this season they're like the two best teams. Hopefully
yeah.
Barcelona stays like this now.
We need to take revenge in
Oh,
Champions League.
for sure, we need to take revenge.
Yeah.
So dream vacation spot.
I think I would say Barcelona and also Tbilisi. I really love Tbilisi. I was living there for a long time.
Hmm.
But for vacation, if I have chance to go, I would choose Tbilisi again.
I've heard a lot about it.
Yeah, it's a nice place. I really love this city.
Hopefully I'll visit soon. But yeah, Barcelona, considering I've been twice, I still want to go anytime.
Yeah, Barcelona is my dream, and I think I will make it. And the second one is Tbilisi, but first one I will say
Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Even like besides the football aspect, obviously, because we'd want to go to Barcelona, but just like I just love the culture and everything about Barcelona. It's just like it's like home to me, even though I'm not even from there.
Yeah, yeah, me too. I haven't visited the Barcelona yet, but I think I will have the same feeling.
I love the people there. They're so sweet and they're so fun. They're like full of
It's a
life.
warm city, I
Yeah,
guess.
they're really full of life.
Yeah,
I love Barcelona.
yeah.
Next question is favorite
Yeah.
comfort food, like favorite food or anything.
My favorite food, I will say burger. I really love burger, but
Hmm.
it's not healthy. But what I always cook
Yeah.
uh, is like chicken. I have my own recipe,
Hmm.
chicken with rice.
Hmm. I
It's
mean, that's healthy
healthy,
as well.
easy,
Yeah,
and delicious.
easy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I think burger would be like your cheat day meal.
exactly. Yeah.
For me, that's I think pasta or pizza. I can't choose.
Okay. I used to eat a lot of burgers, especially when I was in Tbilisi. Uh, I was working, and there was a burger place near my working place. So every day I was eating burger. But now I prefer to eat more like home food.
Yeah, I think after you
Yeah,
have like food from outside a lot, you like to have home food because that's the same with me right now.
exactly. It's the best thing,
Yeah.
especially for athletes.
Hmm.
They have to.
I think I just have to learn how to cook first, then I'll cook it all myself.
Yeah.
So next question is favorite movie or TV show?
Uh, my favorite TV show, I would say Prison Break. Have you
Hmm.
watched it?
No,
Okay.
I'll put it on
Yeah.
my list to watch.
Uh, yeah, yeah, you better watch it because you will love it.
Okay.
Most people like on my age, it's most people's favorite TV show is
Hmm.
Prison Break. And right now I'm watching the From TV
Hmm.
show,
Okay,
and it's great. Yeah.
I'll put that on my list as well.
Yeah.
Um,
What about your favorite TV show?
hmm. Uh, my like forever favorite show is Teen Wolf. I love that show,
Okay,
and
I've heard but haven't watched it.
it's good. It's like I guess like high schoolish, but like it's really good. I love that show. Um,
Yeah.
but right now I finished Outer Banks. I love that show, but I'm not gonna spoil anything. But it was just sad, and I don't like it.
Okay.
But I think Teen
Okay,
Wolf
I
is
get
my
it.
favorite show and my favorite movie. Uh, it's either Spider-Man. I just love all the Spider-Man movies, or Endgame,
Yeah.
or Ford versus Ferrari.
Same.
These three.
Which Spider-Man do you like the most? Like Andrew Garfield,
Andrew
Toby, or
Garfield. Andrew Garfield.
okay. For me, Toby Maguire is the best.
I feel like I guess it depends on like the age as well or like the generation.
Exactly. Yeah.
So like the people in like maybe like 20s, 30s, they like Tobey Maguire. People in like early 20s or like teenage, they like Andrew Garfield, and people younger. Even though I love all of them, but I just love Andrew Garfield as an actor as well.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I would say. But for me, like all of my childhood memories started with Tobey Maguire.
Mhm.
So
Well, mine started with
he's the best.
Andrew, so
Yeah, yeah.
but yeah,
That's
Spider-Man I
fair
love.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your like favorite song?
My favorite song right now is All These Stars.
That's a good one. That's a
I
good one.
love this song, yeah. And
It's just like
Softcore.
I feel like all the stars like I don't know how to describe this. It takes you into like another world, I guess, when you're like listening to it like
Yeah,
fully.
I love to use this song over my videos.
It's
And
really I
whenever I
use it in
use
one of
this
my
song,
videos too.
yeah, whenever I use this song on my videos, it gets a lot of views because I make that video with my heart, you know.
Yeah,
It's
I
my
think you should
favorite song.
keep that song as your lucky song.
Yeah. And there is a song that helped me a lot on Instagram is International Love. I put it on my videos after every Barcelona's game. And it's like my signature video, you know. After every Barcelona's game, uh, I make that video with the same meme and same song.
Oh, right,
People,
right. I've seen it. I've seen it.
you've
Yeah.
seen it, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sure you've seen it. Yeah,
yeah. I think that's your like signature one after every game.
exactly. Yeah. I try to use it as much as I can because people love this meme.
Yeah. I feel like once a
Yeah.
meme sticks, I think you need to use it.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, I think right now I have a few favorite songs, but I just love Spanish songs. I don't know why, I just love them. I don't
Oh,
get the
yeah.
meaning, but I
Everyone
love them.
do.
I think
Yeah.
just a vibe, if you just vibe with it, that's how I'm learning Spanish actually. I'm trying to learn Spanish as much as I can. So songs, movies, TV shows, I just finished TV shows as well. They all help and I've learned a few words as well.
Yeah. Like Gata Only is
Yeah.
most people's favorite song right now.
I feel like that's like it's just overplayed now. I've heard it too much.
Yeah. There's a new song
Yeah,
from the same singer.
Peligrosa. Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone is using that song now on my stories when I
I see it
check.
every day.
Exactly.
But I like the singer I don't know how to say his name. Coedo. I don't know how to say his name. But I know Pedri likes him. So I'm like, okay, I like him too. Uh
Okay.
and there's this other song, I think it's called Nuestra Canción. You can listen to it. It's good.
Yeah. Later send me the name of this song. I'll listen.
Then I just like the vibes. Like you know how All the Stars makes you feel? This is like that.
Okay. I definitely have to listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's your biggest inspiration out of football?
Mm. Well, you know, I football has always been related to my life. So everything happens in my life is based on football. And maybe
Right.
this is the reason that football for me is so serious that I'm still trying so hard for it, like after the injury and all stuff.
Right.
So I think I can say my inspiration, except football. I never thought
Never
about
thought of it,
this.
yeah. But in
Yeah.
football, would it be Messi?
Yes, it would be
Yeah.
Messi and Ronaldo because the way
Yeah.
I train is more similar to Ronaldo. My mentality on the pitch and the when it's an official game, the mentality that I have is closer to Ronaldo. Because if you have seen, Ronaldo always is good in big matches, but Messi sometimes, just sometimes, not now, but
Yeah.
he used to disappear sometimes. But you know, like Messi is always good, but I think Ronaldo has a mentality that keeps him always sharp. You know, he's always like he wants to do something,
Like
and
even right
he
now
doesn't
in
have that
Saudi,
disappointment.
even in Al Nassr, like he
Right
wants,
now,
well,
I don't like the way he is right
yeah,
now. I think he's a bit insisting
yeah,
on doing some
doing
stuff.
something. But I feel like even the effort that he is putting into like stay fit, that's like okay, he's trying to stay fit, trying to still play, but he's like not the same, obviously. I mean, he wouldn't be the same.
Yeah, exactly. But this mentality that I'm talking about, Messi got this after the World Cup. You know,
Yeah,
before World Cup, he didn't have this, but after that, he slowly started
yeah.
having this same mentality.
Mhm.
So yeah, I mean, I uh, stimulate my life to a football game all the times, and
Right.
I think it's so uh, r- like my life is obsessed with football.
As it should be. I think that's the way it
Yeah,
should be. Uh,
exactly.
one piece of advice that you would give to your younger self.
To make the same mistakes that I made.
That's actually different to what usually people would say.
Yeah, because what I am right now, I still need a lot more experiences. But what I am right now is because of the mistakes that I made. So if I didn't, if I hadn't made this bad mistakes, I wouldn't
Right.
have had the same experience that I got right now. So
Well,
they
I mean,
actually helped me to
yeah.
learn my lesson.
I mean,
Yeah.
some people don't really use their mistakes to learn. So those people who do, I feel like they wouldn't like regret the mistakes.
Okay. Yeah. I might regret, but then I say, okay, if I hadn't made this mistake, then the lesson that I learned from
Hmm.
this mistake
Right.
wouldn't exist.
Hmm.
And maybe right now I would make another mistake.
Maybe. I mean,
Yeah,
what's meant to be will be, and probably it's for the better.
exactly. Yeah, I agree.
So the last question is describe FC Barcelona in 3 words.
So in Barcelona, I think playing nice matters
I
because
agree.
you see, Barcelona always plays good. When they
Hmm.
play bad, they lose. You
Yeah.
barely see Barcelona playing bad and win a game or get a trophy.
Hmm.
But for example, Real Madrid, they are known as the best team in
Yeah.
Europe, and at some points, I believe they are. But
Yeah.
when
Not always. Not always.
even when they won the Champions League, they were not playing good. Like they made a
Yeah.
comeback in 2 minutes. I remember last year or no before that they made comeback against Manchester City and then Bayern. I think I don't remember exactly. They were not playing good the way their fans
Yeah.
enjoy it.
Yeah. Like even like the last Champions League that they won, like sure they won in the end, but it wasn't like even when I was watching it, I was kind of bored.
Yeah, and that's why we Barcelona fans always we care if
Yeah.
Barcelona don't play nice. Uh, we always uh, tell that like that we need to play better. We are not
Hmm.
playing just for the result.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's the
So I
end,
think
and I
you're welcome.
hope
Let me.
you enjoyed the interview.
Yeah, I really enjoy. It was my first time, so I
Same.
hope I uh, uh, have spoken like in a proper way because
Yes, yes.
I was always nervous about speaking.
Mhm.
So I hope I hope we get a uh, good result. Like
I hope
now
so
I'm
too.
nervous. I wasn't nervous, but now I'm nervous.
I feel like the like how people will react to it and people's like I guess reactions, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. So looking forward to see the interview.
Hopefully no one takes offense to our opinions. They're just opinions and just discussions.
Yeah, yeah. Even if they do, it's fine.
Yeah,
I just hope we performed well.
you did. Okay. Thank you so
Okay,
much for
thank you so
joining me.
much. Yeah, thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye.
That's all for today's episode. A huge thank you to Sam Darvishi for joining me and sharing his insights. I hope you enjoyed this episode, the very first episode of this podcast. And yeah, until next time.